Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm Darkjack, and in this video I go 52-1 on the map Grind, and I titled this video, What Class You Choose is Meaningless. And what I mean by that is that Call of Duty is a class-based shooter. It lets you choose your gun, your perk, your kill streaks, and your attachments. And what that does is that it allows people who are not very good at the game to deflect their noobishness onto what class they're using rather than blaming themselves. So when someone does bad at the game, they can say, well, I did poorly that game, but it's not my fault. The problem is not with me, it's with the class I'm using. So if I just change my class around a bit, if I just use different perks and a different gun, then I'll be fragging like a pro, as T squared would say. And this keeps people playing. People keep playing the game because they keep searching for that perfect class setup that they believe will catapult them into the ranks of Call of Duty elite players. And so this keeps people playing the game, and it keeps people addicted because they keep trying out different classes and different perks. So that way they think that once they find the right class setup, they're going to do much better than they are now. And this is not the case. Actually, what class you use has very little to do with how good you do at a game, because a good player can do well with any class, and a bad player can't do well with the best class in the game. And this is part of the reason why Call of Duty is so popular, in contrast with arena-style shooters where everyone has the same gun. And so if you look at games like Quake and Unreal Tournament and the first 3 Halo games, those are all arena shooters where everyone has the same gun and there are no perks or kill streaks. But now in Halo, with Halo Reach and Halo 4, Bungie and 343 have turned the series into a class-based shooter like Call of Duty. And Call of Duty is an arcade shooter that is class-based and it's Twitch-based, as well as it being a party game. And so people want a shortcut to greatness. People want class setup videos. People want tips and tricks videos. And this is also why diet books are so popular, because people think that if they just learn the one key, they learn the one secret, then that will solve all their problems. But in reality, if you want to be good at a game or any other thing in life, you have to invest time into it. And there is no shortcut to greatness. And so, to give you a real-life example, if someone is good at football, it's because they spend a lot of time practicing. And just even if they're a good player at football, a good high school quarterback is nothing compared to a good NFL quarterback. And if you want to be an NFL quarterback, you have to dedicate the time and the effort and the energy into doing that. So if you look at people like Tom Brady or Peyton Manning, the reason why they're at where they are is because they put in all the effort and the time and the countless hours and days into studying film and to being in the practice field. And the same is true in Call of Duty. If you want to be a good Call of Duty player, you have to invest a lot of time into it. So I've been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4, and I've been doing well ever since. Because I learn all the maps, I learn the spawns, I learn the traffic patterns, I learn the guns, and I learn how to win gunfights by using cover and being smart. And so if you can't do well with 5 classes, you're not going to do well with 10 classes. And I only have 6 classes, and I'm doing pretty well with a 4.5 KD. So 5 classes is more than enough. And always remember that good and bad are comparative terms. So even though I'm pretty good at Call of Duty, I'm bad compared to people like the people on Team Optic and Optic Scump. And when you look at videos by people like TBN or Frags and Fearcrads, they're getting nuclear medals using the random class generator. So what class you use is just a small part of doing good. And the most important part of doing well at a game is your skill and the skill of the people you play with in comparison to the people that you're playing against. But if you want to see my classes, you can go to Call of Duty Elite, and if you look at my channel page, if you look at the description, I put a link into my clan page, and from there you can see my class setup by going to its roster. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.